The Life Science Alley, which is now called Medical Alley in Minneapolis, publishes a report on all the 510Ks. And you just go look it up, just search for it, you'll find it. And this is some of the charts that I found interesting. So this is the last 5 years of 510Ks. Basically between 3,000 and 3,200 every year of 510Ks marching through the system. And the vast majority are US-based companies, except that this last year that changed. They went from averaging around 2,500 to averaging 2,000. I don't actually know if that just means that Medtronic became Irish. Honestly, I don't know that, or whether the world is rebalancing. These lines on the bottom there show the lines on the top is the U.S. dropping, and the lines on the bottom shows Asia and Europe rising. So obviously, if Asian companies are doing, I don't think anybody's inverting to Asia. So there's clearly some more innovation or medical device registrations coming out of Asia. And here's the specialties that they're in. Orthopedics is number 1, cardiology, diagnostic imaging, and dental. Those are your big 4. And then the last of that slide are the PMAs. They've been running around 30 to 40. Actually, there was a dip to 20, but 30 to 40 a year. What's interesting is that last year there was 44 PMAs, and only 1 was outside the U.S. So it was the vast majority of American companies doing PMAs. And I don't know why that is, because there's lots of smart companies all over the world doing innovations. So, but somebody can tell me, I'd be interested. So very briefly, in conclusion, is Canadian critical mass nearly here? Well, I've got some, there's the sort of hand-wavy arguments I've made that look at all these new companies, all seem to be experienced entrepreneurs, they're more likely to be successful. Surely that's got to be good. That's as good an argument as I can make for you at the moment, but I think there's reasons for optimism. Certainly there's been a dramatic increase in medtech IP in the last 5 years. So we're participating in a trend that's going on worldwide, and probably even a little more so than most, relatively. VC investment's been holding steady the last couple of years. There was a drop last quarter. Too early to say if that's a trend. 510Ks are also holding steady. Then so are the PMAs, but they're almost totally US. And that is a picture of the medtech industry today that I hope you enjoyed.